There it is.
That's
I was doing my Jeff Goldblum.
I know, but like when you're counting down, Goldblum is not the way to do it.
Okay,
because
that's
that
fair.
last second was like 3 seconds, and then I always start ahead of time, so now it's gonna be like 5 to 6 seconds off.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably Walken and Goldblum are the ones, and Shatner. Those are the ones you do not want counting down.
Counting down.
3, 2.
3, 2, 1 for 5.
Yeah, those are the three that you really don't want.
Davy Jones, you are good to go.
Oh no, he's lost. Have you checked the lockers? How are your peaks looking?
Pretty minimal, but I think it's fine. I mean, when I play it back, it sounds fine. It's just like,
okay.
Compared to like last time, where like they were crazy. So like my peaks are coming out at like -18, -16.
That's fine.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's in the green, we're
Again,
good.
I don't agree. I have a yellow bar.
Yes, that's why I'm going to send you a monitor. That's right.
I'm fine. It's just, I don't know what green is supposed to be.
You're not fine.
I think my green is yellow. I think that's what you mean by that. But then I have a blue edge marker.
I mean, you realize you're going off of completely inaccurate information, right? I mean, that's obvious, right?
Where I work, when they do a credit card transaction or any transaction, you have to hit like a blue continue button that's it's lighter than the royal blue. All right, it's lighter than that. You have to hit that button before you can sign or do anything else. And I was telling this lady, yeah, just hit the blue continue. She's like, what? I was like, the button right there, the blue continue. She's like, that's black.
What?
I was kind of dumbfounded. I think you might need your eyes completely taken out and put new ones in.
And take it out and put it into a
There's
cocktail
no way
glass.
you can misidentify that as black, even if you're colorblind. That don't work.
I don't think that's how that works at all.
No.
No, especially since women see more colors than men do. They have more cones and rods than we do.
They do not have more rods, sir.
They definitely got them cones.
They got them cones.
Like Madonna.
Thank the Lord.
That was a dated reference.
Let's cut that all out.
I mean, that is bizarre. It's not even how color blindness works.
No, it's not. I have no idea what her problem was. She got bad eyes, is what they call that.
It's that's a technical term. Have you ever looked into those cargo cult type tribes? There are a few of them that they don't have a word for the color blue because they live on the beach and then there's the sky. And so they just see that as sort of a blank space. So they never even invented a word for the color blue, which means they can't see blue. They just never manifested that in their...
Yeah.
So they would be very confused. It sounds like that kind of thing where it's like, was she part of a cargo cult? Was she on a desert island at any point?
She actually crashed in the main area on an asteroid, and then this was some color out of space thing from Dagon's region that she was dealing with.
Well, that's just making it sound like she's riding it like Slim Pickens.
Yeah, don't tell me it didn't happen. I saw it happen.
Yoo-hoo! I saw it happen. Don't tell me it didn't happen. I saw it happen. Is that a Star Trek reference?
That's
good. That's good.
That's a Bana. That's what we call that.
It's Eric Bana. Yeah. I didn't hate it as Hulk, but that movie just didn't work. I still don't hate it.
I think you have hate for it.
I think the hate thrust upon it is unnecessary.
I think it's a quite fun film.
Yes, I agree. And honestly, I do not mind showing Hulk in the last quarter of the film. That's fine. Look at Jaws. That was the big complaint, is that you don't see Hulk until like the last quarter of the film. Or the third act, at least.
Oh, Eric Bana?
Eric Bana's Hulk.
Oh, I was like,
Ang Lee's
Ed
Hulk.
Norton, he's not here.
Ang Lee's Hulk. I never said Ed Norton.
I know, but he's another Hulk, so I'm just...
I am aware,
yeah,
yes.
It's layer upon layer.
Chopper. Still my favorite Eric Bana film.
Wow. That also gets into like, what is a X film? If someone in a film, is it their film? Or do they have to be like prominently displayed or stick out?
I'm just saying, I think that's my favorite performance by Eric Bana. How about that?
Okay. All right. Yeah,
I can't think of another one that I liked more. He's fine as Nero. He's fine. He's whatever.
I would not say that Nero's top of anybody's list for Eric Bana.
No, well, it's a nothing character with nothing to work with. Apparently, there was a bunch of stuff cut out, too. which makes sense because they skip 25 years into the future. All of a sudden, and they're just like hanging out like nothing happened.
Yeah, all of the torture and mutilation and the pathos.
Them wandering the universe.
Let's get that out of there.
That's in the comic.
Yeah. Honestly, there isn't a whole lot to really sink your teeth into Bana-wise. I mean, I think my favorite film that he's in is probably Hannah, but I wouldn't say he's like the best part of that film.
Yeah, you're right.
Black Hawk Down, I don't even remember him in that.
Troy,
I do remember him in that, but it's
Well,
Troy. Yeah. Time Traveler's Wife, Lone Survivor.
Any of those like pseudo rom-coms or like...
He actually has very few of those.
Yeah.
I think we get him mixed up. We put him in that area, and he never was really in that area.
No, you're right. I mean, he's the kind of guy we assumed is in Love Actually, but wasn't.
Yeah.
That's exactly who Eric Bana is. Was he in Love Actually? Yeah. No, not really.
All right, here's a back to back to back. The Finest Hours, never heard of. Special Correspondence, never heard of. The Secret Scripture, never heard of.
What?
Yeah, these are 3 films that came out in 2016. He's getting paychecks right before King Arthur, Legend of the Sword came out.
Oh, I don't even remember him in that. Of course, I don't remember much of that movie. It's terrible. It was really hard to watch.
Uther,
oh!
The father, which is why you don't remember him in it.
Oh. Okay. He's no Gabriel Byrne, but okay.
What are these films? Man, he has lots of secret... Well, actually not a lot of secret films. He just doesn't have a whole lot out there.
Every now and then, I confuse Eric Bana with Billy Crudup.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Which...
They've definitely, especially as like they've grown, I think they were pushed into kind of a leading man, faltered, and then fell back into moderately sexually appealing, non-threatening, pseudo-Americanized actors who just kind of fall into their roles, and you just kind of lose them. I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt is another one of those who's recently done that.
He's a weird case though because he's all over the place. I think it's more like Shia LaBeouf. Saying Shia LaBeouf is more like what you're describing than Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
See, I would think Aaron Eckhart, Billy Crudup, Eric Bana, early 2000s, didn't really like excel in the action roles, didn't really make it in the rom-coms, kind of in this middling, safe character actor role, but not like a Wallace Shawn kind of character actor.
Right. Or even a William H. Macy.
Yeah,
right.
No, but more of like a not quite leading man.
Yeah. You know what's funny though, like this category we are discussing and just now defining out of thin air is, I think it's one of those exceptions that proves the rule. Sam Worthington, I think, is the ultimate of this. Remember?
Yeah, I think he's...
But he also doesn't belong in that category.
Correct. Yes,
He's one of those, he defined that thing and it doesn't belong in it. Because, like, remember, everybody was like, we're going to make him the leading man.
Oh, yeah.
The next big thing. He filmed all of these movies. He kept getting casted based on the idea that he was going to be a leading man.
Yeah, which I think is where Avatar, the gods, what is that? Not Chariots of the Gods.
Clash of the Titans?
And Terminator. I think they're all kind of like cast and in production like similar times.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But
nothing came Man on Ledge.
All right, here you go. Now that we've named his big franchises, can you think off the top of your head, not looking at the screen, of another Sam Worthington role?
Titan? Yeah.
What's Titan?
It's not bad. It was a direct-to-streaming, a sci-fi movie.
The Titan, a Netflix original.
There you go.
A military family that takes part in a groundbreaking experiment of genetic evolution and space exploration. The concept isn't bad.
No, it's not. It's a whatever movie. It's like, oh, wow, they spent some money on it. That's cool. I mean, honestly, if you're bored, watch it. It's an interesting premise and execution. I don't put it on the list of anything ever, but that's pretty much the only thing I can think of. No, he was in another, I saw him in something the other day where he played.
So do they evolve into like other, like, post-human?
Yes, but they don't know how or why.
Huh.
So, like, okay.
Wait,
so
it's happening as they're... It's not generational.
Do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it. Go ahead.
Okay. So
all
essentially...
right, spoilers coming up.
Spoiler alert. This probably isn't the episode anyway.